Hey Scorpio, welcome to your April 2025 reading. Let's see what's in store for you this month ahead. Let's look at the overall energy. We're going to get into your energy, your environment, some advice. I'll be pulling from several decks, so stay tuned as I find the readings go deeper and deeper, layer by layer. So this is me just warming up, getting into the energy of Scorpio for April 2025. Scorpio. The Star. Interesting how a lot of signs are getting this energy, the Star, which talks about renewal. It talks about renewed faith and optimism and hope, new perspectives, some sort of healing as well, potential for healing this month. The Star is also ambitions, it's goals. What I like about this Star card is its rawness and how Scorpio, this could be a month where a lot of truths, revelations come true. I said come true, but I was going to say come through. So there could be something coming true. This could even be pertaining to a wish. But I also sense that you're going to gain deep understandings around certain dynamics in your life. I also see you're going to get an understanding of where you should take your life, how you should move it forward, what's your next steps here. This is a good month to reorient yourself to your goals, your desires, your ambitions. There's like a new lease on life. So this could mean new employment, new business prospects, a new relationship potentially. Let's look at your energy, Scorpio. Too many cards. Let's see. Scorpio, April 2025. Ooh, 5 of Cups. 6 of Wands, which I saw a few times at the bottom of the deck, which is something you don't see coming or something beneath the surface here. 5 of Cups in your energy right now, okay? It's very important to stay present, okay? Because sometimes the 5 of Cups is us lamenting about the past. It's us reminiscing about maybe a missed opportunity or something that we really wanted that didn't pan out the way we would have hoped or wished for. 5 of Cups can also refer to certain losses. This could be a job loss. This could be a loss of a friendship or connection to someone, something. But one thing I've noticed about the 5 of Cups is to offset this energy is by staying present. And when we're present, we're able to see what's around us. And what you have around you right now are at least, at minimum, 2 cups standing. So things in your life right now at present that are working out. There are things in your life right now that you have at present to be grateful for. So to offset the 5 of Cups is stay present, even if it's painful, even if stuff comes up that's meant to heal through, stay present, because there are opportunities, there are prospects, there are, I feel like, doors opening for you, possibilities as well. Okay. 6 of Wands, the Magician. Okay. So the mind is very important to, if you can control your mind, if you can control the fears, if you can control the thoughts right now, to stay present and to not let yourself wander too much into the past. Stay present and look for what's currently around you, because you might be missing something. Let's look at your environment, Scorpio. Let's look at your environment, and then we're going to open up this reading even more. So we're going to get more details, but I want to lay out the whole spread for you. Scorpio's environment, April 2025. Ooh, look at that. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is ripe with opportunity, with potential, with doors opening for you. So how interesting is this? This could be a great time to put yourself out there, put your resume out there, come up with offerings if you are an entrepreneur. This is the beginning of something great. This could also, for some Scorpios who are ready to step out into the dating scene, this could be you putting yourself out there in a sense. Maybe dating, okay? Dating is coming up. 8 of Wands. Not necessarily committing to any one thing right now, but putting your feelers out there, putting your even intentions. 8 of Wands is set your intentions. And set your intentions high. You have the Star card. There's this saying that's coming through. Aim for the moon. For even if you fall short, you'll land on a star. Let's get your advice for April. Ooh, 5 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune coming in together. 6 of Cups at the bottom. I feel like there's been people who have been quite cruel to you or very sharp. I feel like you've had to deal with people who don't see eye to eye with you, who don't view the world the same way you do, who live in lack, who live maybe in fear. I feel like you've been undermined in life, like by peers or coworkers or people who it should really be a team effort here. I feel like you've been either undermined or isolated. Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting the wheels of fate are changing. The wheels of fate are turning, and justice is coming to my mind. Oh, wow. And then splitting the deck here, we have gavel. And eyeglasses and judgment. I feel like you've been harshly judged or unfairly judged. I feel like something's going to change around this here, Wheel of Fortune. Let's get more into that, okay? We're going to get advice for this situation for Scorpio. Let's start at the top. Let's open up this star card here. Okay, crystal ball coming in with the star card. That means clarity. That means some sort of premonition or some sort of intuitive feeling is coming to life. I feel like, remember when I sort of said something coming true? There could be something coming true that was a premonition or that was a prophecy of some sort. I'm also seeing the alignment within this crystal ball, something linked to astrology and the stars. There could be something happening cosmically that is bringing something to life. I also am getting like you're at the right place at the right time. There are no mistakes. Let's open up your energy, 5 of Cups. Well, deeper meaning, hidden emotions, something about a community. So I feel like this 5 of Cups has to do with lost ties, maybe to a community or to, that could even be a job, like a job, community, familial, or something like this. I also feel like there's more than what meets the eye, because there's this water energy running through. We have the well. There's like deeper layers to this. Deeper layers. Are you able to share what those are with this collective of Scorpios? What are the deeper hidden emotions or aspects of this? Empty nest. Empty nest. Moving on, no one home, a cycle completing. A new beginning here. Okay. You may come to a realization that there's nothing left for you in a certain industry or with a certain person or connection point. Empty nest. This is like a calling to move on. This is a calling to take your life forward in a meaningful way. You can take those 2 cups and do whatever you like with them. What's done is done. It's like you don't have to be attached or stay stuck here in the 5 of Cups. You may have to make certain adjustments right now to prepare for this new life. I feel like if you're looking to the past for either validation, or if you're looking to the past to connect to it, there's nothing there. There's nothing left there. Okay, it's an empty nest. This is a graduation in life though, so be proud, because this is like a great push from the universe to move your life forward in a way that's meaningful to you. 8 of Wands. Maybe align with the people that aren't like this 5 of Swords energy, riddled with conflict, riddled with judgment, jealousy. Okay, let's unfold this. You have 888. There's new opportunities and new prospects coming. You do have the Wheel of Fortune as well. 8 of Wands is also a card of change, especially if you feel like life is stagnant in any way, Eight of Wands brings a refreshing dose of change and positivity and prospects and opportunities. I always welcome this card. Whenever I get this card, there's always a positive turn of events in my life and things working out. And okay, so let's open up this Eight of Wands, or anything else you want to share about what's coming up in Scorpio's environment, beloved spirit. Thank you. We have map. That's it. And look at that, how fitting Aries season, the fire energy. We're in cardinal energy right now. It's springtime. If you're not living in the northern hemisphere, this energy of spring, new beginnings, exploration is still here for you. Okay, so Eight of Wands is maybe trying something new, okay, with this map card, like getting out of your comfort zone. You may even find that you want to study or hone in on a skill, do something different, really challenge your mind in a sense, in a healthy way, like picking up a new skill, maybe learning a new language. Travel could be indicated with the Eight of Wands and the map card. Charter new territory, whether that's in actuality or whether this is a metaphor. You know, you could read a book that opens your world to an unknown destination. This could be learning a new language or a new skill, or really honing in on a skill so that you become an expert. I also see that there's going to be a lot of signs around you, okay, with the map. And the card says, read the signs. Eight of Wands are signs for your next steps. Okay, next steps, what you should be doing, where you should be putting your time and energy and focus. Let's look at this advice, okay? Five of Swords came in with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see if we can get more on this. Okay, Master. Discipline, working smart, focus. Okay, so in alignment with the advice I got here, but I also see you overcoming a situation that was riddled with conflict and strife. Maybe becoming the master of your emotions, maybe learning to pick and choose your battles, which I feel like you've done a really good job at. Keep doing this. There are some people or some scenarios, some situations that are not worth our engagement with them. Sometimes it is best to put down the sword and walk away and flow with life. Wheel of Fortune. There's something destined for you as well. The Star card and the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This is dharma. This is purpose. You may realize that your contract with a group or with a purpose is complete. Empty nest, like there's nothing left there. There's no more juice. There's no more life in this situation. And now there's like this new contract coming up with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a new, I'm getting like energy line, especially with the Star card. And you could have received a premonition on this. And now this is when this energy is coming up. There's like a new energy line for you to walk on that is full of life, as opposed to an empty nest, as opposed to like there's nothing left. You can't squeeze anything out of this situation anymore. You're meant to broaden your horizons. The empty nest is like, imagine when, the birds learn how to fly. This is you learning how to fly now into a new territory. You're not meant to stay stuck somewhere, even if it felt like home. Even if it felt like home. And that could be very painful, because like this could be you moving out of your home, or moving away from family or something. There's connection to like a home or what felt like home at one point, but there's nothing left to squeeze from that, or there's no more light. It's not supportive, okay, ultimately. I see you mastering your energy, your attention, your focus, and putting it towards a higher purpose. Maybe even studies. I'm seeing studies. Like all these fixed signs have a book of knowledge. Okay, bottom of the deck is autumn. And we have your sign right here. Full moon, the queen, within 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months. That's literally autumn for us in the northern hemisphere. Something could really blossom by then, or between now and autumn is when you're figuring out your path. You're orienting yourself to this new energetic time, energy line rather. Okay, there's this new line opening. And I feel like little by little, there's going to be these signposts that you're meant to follow, and it sort of connects the dots for you. And there we have the number 9, 6 to 9 months from now. Something makes total sense. So be patient ultimately. I want to remind you or emphasize how important it is to be patient with yourself and your process. Especially if you're in between figuring stuff out, if you're in between jobs, if you're in between life paths, if you're closing out a chapter of your life, a cycle of your life, a storyline. If you've mastered something and you're moving on from this nest to the next, be patient with yourself. Be understanding that sometimes it just doesn't happen from one, you close a cycle, the new one begins, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like a new cycle just yet. But be patient. This is all going to work out. We have the yes card at the bottom of the deck. It's all going to work out and make sense for you. Be patient in this in-between energy, or as you walk this new energy line. This new energy line feels like a new purpose. Also, don't let your mind deceive you or trick you into going back to something where there's no one home or where the cycle is already complete. Okay? Let's get more for Scorpio. Okay. Stepping into your power, uncovering treasure, staying focused, and vast vistas. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the treasure is uncovering like these signposts and just following them one by one. I feel like you're being led to the treasure. We have this rainbow, and I'm, getting the notion, the pot of gold or luck at the end of the rainbow. I feel like as you continue to follow a new path, this new cycle is going to unfold little by little, little by little. You have to have patience, faith, trust, especially in the times where maybe you're the only one holding the light. Maybe you're the only one bringing the light. A lot is uncertain, unclear. You have the star card. Typically, the stars are seen at nighttime. There's stuff that's still unclear right now. And learning how to be okay with that can relieve a whole lot of pressure. Sometimes we just don't have all the answers, and that's okay. The answers will come. They will come in due time. Surrendering to the fact that you might have to be the light bringer right now. Understanding your strength. You will also be uncovering a treasure, which to me is a gift, a purpose, this new dharma, this new lease on life, this new contract, soul contract. You're uncovering what exactly it is you're meant to do with this gift. And then we have a bit of a story here. You staying focused and holding course, especially in the beginning. When you're manifesting something in the beginning, it's all wonderful. But then there's going to be points where you're tested. There's going to be points where you don't see growth. And those are the times where you either give up or you keep moving forward and stepping into your power and stay focused. All right. There's also that energy here about the vast vistas, which you do have with the map card, broadening your horizons. This is very important. Let's get some powerful messages here for Scorpio. And I apologize if you hear my stomach grumbling. I am a little bit hungry, I'm not going to lie. Okay, powerful messages for Scorpio here. We have portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. So interesting how light came through and how you're the holder or the bringer of light, the bringer of clarity, the bringer of hope. You have pillar of light as well. Pillar of light burning bright. Earth star below, soul star above. Burn away all that is not light. Transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descend. Your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection. Completely embraced by divine perfection. Wow. There is connections to the stars. There's connections to the constellation. You may find that like your higher self is with the stars or comes from a certain part of the galaxy or something. Like you could have this connection there. But once again, the light, burn away all that is not light. You could be an alchemist. You could really learn how to transmute negative energies into unconditional love, maybe for yourself as well. Loving yourself unconditionally right now is important, especially if you are detaching from what felt like home or should be home to you and now venturing almost feeling, I want to say like this feeling of lost. That feeling of being lost is going to be only temporary, so be very patient. You're going to find your way. We have past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include power and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. You know, you could be accessing Akashic records as well. There could be this new dharma coming in, but you're bringing in past knowledge, past awarenesses, past gifts, okay, that are being unlocked and are there for you to use in this lifetime, okay? I'm called to the bottom of the deck, goddess of 10,000 names. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already within you, urging your growth from within. Urging your growth from within. Let's get a spirit animal message. And by the way, Scorpio, if you're enjoying this reading, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel because I'll be back with energy updates. If you want a personal reading, you can book me on my website. The link is in the description box below. Scorpio's spirit animal message for April. We have Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. In the darkness of light, in the darkness of night, Nightingale spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale's song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. Illumination will happen soon. There's that connection to light here. And you, the holder of light, you may be bringing the light until that illumination appears. This could be part of your soul's path, your soul's learning, your soul's growth. Very powerful, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it on this note. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Until next time.